It's always a sad time to pull down your Christmas decor, so today we are making some winter projects that are going to last all winter season that you can enjoy and keep your home really decorated and cozy. Please give me a big thumbs up and let's go ahead and get on into it. Okay, so if you've been following my channel, you know that I love these wooden cutting boards that Dollar Tree is putting out, and I actually keep seeing them. I know I found this one back maybe about a month ago, so I definitely stocked up on them to have some more. I've used these several times on my channel, but I had to make a Christmas version. So the thing I love about these cutting boards is that you can easily sand off the image. It does peel off a little bit of the wood finish, but I don't care about that. It just gives it more of a rustic look, and I'm going to be painting over this anyways. But go ahead and get rid of the image that was on there and all the text, and then using a paint stick, I trimmed that down. I wasn't able to get a perfectly clean break, but you can't tell just from looking at it, so it actually worked out in my favor. But I wanted to turn this into the cutest little snowman cutting board, so I go ahead and paint his face white to look like a snowman, and then I'll put some brown paint on the top of the hat. I have painted so many snowmen in the past, including all of the craft shows that I used to set up for, so it's such a nostalgic feeling to put out the black and orange paint and paint little snowman faces. I used to have to stock up and paint like 20 and 30 snowmen just to get enough to set up at a craft fair. I'm so happy those days are long gone. It's always fun to look back on, and it was really fun memories, even hustling to get your booth set up. But for now, it's so much more fun and just getting to be more creative and come up with new projects that I don't just have to keep making the same thing over and over. But for this little snowman, I'm using mineral color chalk paint just to kind of touch up the top so it doesn't look so unfinished. It was super light, so I went over it with a little bit darker of a brown and then added some whites in the eyes. I love using the back side of my paintbrush just to create the larger eyes as well as the little mouth and noses. Carrot noses are my favorite to paint, and then it was the fun part just to get to come in with all of these embellishments, really fill it in. I added some greenery as well as snowflakes. For this snowman, I added a little scarf to the bottom as well as some more embellishments and a little bit of white paint to look like snow, but thought he turned out really cute. I wanted to share with you another fun hack to get to use this vinyl without a cutting machine, and that is to actually create your own like custom stickers. So I picked up one of these Wi-Fi signs or welcome signs. They have these in different shapes, but I used these on a little light project that I loved so much I knew I had to use it again. I found this gorgeous blue glittery vinyl paper out at Dollar Tree, and I loved it so much that I had to cut it down to size. So a lot of you all complain actually using this vinyl with the Cricut mats, so I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to get out the Cricut or try to use it. I wanted to share some fun projects even if you don't own a cutting machine. But you can make custom stickers by picking up any of the Dollar Tree poster stickers. Now I do like to stick these to a washcloth or even your t-shirt a couple of times so it's not super sticky, and then put it down on the vinyl, and then you can cut around it and have your own custom sticker in this gorgeous blue glittery vinyl. If you don't stick this to a washcloth or your t-shirt first, it is too sticky and it will leave the white like sticky residue behind whenever you pull it off. I don't even mind that it's not sticking super well. I just kind of hold it in place and then continue to cut out each letter. Now to go ahead and cut out the middle of each letter, I like to fold it in half and cut it if it is like a circle or zero, but for other letters that you can't exactly do that, you can just cut through one little piece and it will stick back in place. I do that later on with the cocoa, but I'm putting hot cocoa. I wanted to make a little sign for the cocoa bar. I did trim down the O's for the cocoa just so they were a little bit slimmer and would fit together, so I went ahead and did that with the top piece and then just removing the backing and sticking them down in place. Obviously, I had to fix up this hot cocoa sign. It looks a little bland just with the letters on there. I love these glittery snowflake stickers. I'm using them on everything. So I just kind of alter like the small ones and the big ones. I love how it looks whenever you like leave them hanging off. And then I soon realized that it would waste them. So I cut them in half and just kind of used more that way. But I love how it looks. This gives it a fun border and then cut away all of the excess. But this is a really cute little sign that you could add to your cocoa bar. These little candle holders were too cute to pass up. They're made to stick like a little LED candle inside, I'm guessing, but the design on them were absolutely gorgeous. They're shiny. They look like they have mercury glass, which means any light in them will look so gorgeous whenever it's lit up. But I wanted to go ahead and make these their own candles. I think it would be fun to do like 6 of these and put them on a centerpiece, like in a row. That would be really pretty. But I just wanted to share with you what it would look like to actually pour candles in these and light them up. The glass on these looks so gorgeous, so it's a really fun design during the day, but also at night. I wanted to kind of recreate a set of books with a melted snowman that I had made before, but in a cup version. So this turned out really, really cute. So sometimes I recommend painting the inside of the mug, and I have done that a lot in the past. But for these, I'm just going to go ahead and paint the outside. I find that chalk paint is what adheres or sticks to these glass mugs the best. So that's what I'm using on mine. I did paint it this darker peacock color, and I just wasn't loving all of it. So I had a fun idea to leave the handle as is, go ahead and paint it just a little bit lighter of an aqua blue color, and I felt like I liked it so much more, and it's just going to fit like the snowman theme that I was going for. So one of the best things that I discovered when using these mugs is that the little cupcake shaped styrofoam piece fits perfectly down inside these mugs. So I always just set them down in there and then tack them down on the top. And this, like, if they're made right, if they're not made too small, they usually fit like the perfect amount that I need them. And then because I don't want that styrofoam texture for the mugs that I'm making, I do cover the entire top with just a layer of hot glue, let that dry, and then paint it like a hot cocoa color. And then you'll need a styrofoam snowman, so you can put your own together with a couple of styrofoam balls, but this one is ready to go. It's just a Dollar Tree ornament, and I go ahead and remove the tag, and I pull off the bottom part of the snowman and then cut it at an angle. I remove the arms. I'm glad some of you all agree with me that these arms are kind of freaky on a snowman, but I set it down in my mug and kind of mark how far I need the puddle to look like he is a real melted snowman. So then I pull back the snowman, I fill it in with hot glue or just a puddle that's going to like look like it's snow pulled up around him, set him down in there while it's still melty, and then go ahead and paint that white. I did glue on his nose a little bit better. I was worried about it falling off, and then I'm going to be adding on some glitter. I did feel like he needed his arms back, so I went out in the yard and found a couple of twigs that would work perfect. I used my miter shears to cut them down, and they were the perfect shape. I just angled them at the bottom so I could easily push them in, but they did have some little holes where I removed the original arms. I hot glued a little snowflake to the front, but this is the perfect, cutest little cup of hot cocoa. It looks like a melting snowman, maybe like a snowman marshmallow, but a fun decor piece that I'll get to cherish for years. Next up, I am using one of these huge panels for $3 from the Plus section to create a really fun tray. Trays are one of my favorite things to use with the resin because you can like create gorgeous pieces that are customized to your style, and it like houses cute little items like setting on a table. So I painted this with some of the mineral color Waverly chalk paint that I pick up from Walmart in the little jars. I didn't worry about the backing because once again I'm adding a ton of glitter, so didn't worry about getting it perfect, just adding a dash of color in there. I glued down a ton more of these white mini little snowflakes. You can find these everywhere too in craft stores. I think I actually ordered these online, but I glued them down and then put in some of the Dollar Tree fake snow, and this just filled it in, made it look like even more snow, and then added in some silver glitter. I do recommend using disposable everything when working with resin because I think it's going to be impossible to try to clean anything really nice that you want to save, especially if it dries any at all. But I also love using these paper cups because you have control to kind of squeeze it together and create a spout and get it to go where you want it to. I fill up this tray as much as I could just to cover everything. You don't have to use as much as you possibly can just to cover everything, and then make sure that you're going in and making sure that all of the resin is over each of the snowflakes and there's no holes left behind. And then I wanted to attach some little handles, so using a large wooden bead garland, I just cut this down, attach it with popsicle sticks on the bottom, and I'm not going to pick up the tray. These are mostly just for looks, using the handles, but I feel like these are really cute. It added something special to it and made it look like a real tray. Next up, I had to share these little smelly beads again, especially the mountain pine scent. I feel like it smells really good and it's this perfect green color that is going to work all winter. So I grabbed these, I used my heat gun to go ahead and heat up and peel off that sticker so it looks like a perfectly good container without all of that sticky mess on it. You just remove the little paper at the top, but it's so strong smelling, like good. But while you're crafting, I went ahead and did not open the second one. But I just had plans to set this around my house, especially like after Christmas and you're cleaning up and you still want your home to be cozy and smell good. I picked up a couple of these ornaments at the Dollar General. Let me know in the comments down below if any of you guys go the day after Christmas to try to get Christmas items on sale. It's something I used to do a lot and I haven't done in the last couple of years. We've just been really busy and enjoy the downtime after Christmas and not rushing back to the store, but it is something really fun. You can pick up like everything or a lot of things half price. There was something I really wanted, but I don't know if it's worth waking up that early and trying to get it or not, for the half price discount. Or let me know any places that have the good deals. But just glued these little ornaments right on top, added a bow. I think they're super cute, will last all season, and just really something fun that you could gift as well. Thank you all so much for checking out today's video. Please let me know in the comments down below which project was your favorite, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy crafting! Bye!